Jabril, you guys have been playing pretty good football on the road, so far this year. Another tough challenge on Saturday. But what's been, the key you think behind you guys coming out and playing pretty good on the road so far?
I think it's momentum. I think this team likes to play on the road for some reason. And I feel like we've been doing a great job at it. We just have to keep it up.
Why is that? Coach Harsin was saying the same thing too. I know he wants you guys to wear the slacks now, more of like a business trip.
Yeah.
But why do you think this group likes playing, embraces that more than others?
I couldn't even tell you. I just feel like this team, we go out on the road and we feed off the fans, and I think that's about it.
Coach Harsin referred to the pass rushers as velociraptors after last game.
Yeah.
First off, what do you think about that? And he said that he didn't know if any of you guys saw the movie Jurassic Park, so it might have been a little lost on you at first.
At first, I didn't know what a velociraptor was, and I had to go search it, so I know now. But yeah, I don't even know what to tell you about that.
Is it kind of fitting though? Because when you got whenever those packages where they got you and Curtis on the field, looking one way and somebody gets you from the other.
Yeah, I feel that we're doing a great job against sacks right now. We just have to keep it on. But I feel like me and Curtis are having production at that. We just have to keep it going.
Do you ever imagine? I know we kind of talked to you about this last week, but do you ever imagine that? You guys would have to kind of accept these roles of maybe not starting, but being. He ranks tied for first in the Mountain West sacks, and you're not far behind him.
Well, I never thought that would happen, but I'm just taking my role right now, and I'm loving it. So yeah, just have to keep pushing.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, you go.
What does impress you about Curtis and what he's been able to do? This is his first season playing, and he's obviously been really productive. What stands out to you about him?
Well, he's very athletic, and then he just has a knack for the quarterback. And we push each other in practice each week. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, but just getting to the quarterback. And I feel like once we do it in practice, when we get in the game, it's like, all right, let's go.
I know you guys aren't maybe technically D linemen anymore, but you're able to rotate there. You look at the D line; they've been able to rotate more. How much of a difference has that made? I guess in that front four, if you will. How much of a difference has that
made? A lot, especially with fresh bodies coming in every 4 plays. The production is really going up. And we have us having fresh bodies. It's like big for us this year.
Does it make a difference, for you guys? When you can get freed up by some of that. If those 3 guys on the line are being able to move in and out. How does that help you guys?
It helps us big, especially in the middle. We got David Moore, so that has to play a big factor. And then us coming off the edge. So yeah, it's doing good, and our D line is actually doing really good this year. Big praise to Caldwell.
From just kind of a matchup perspective too. David was one of the top sack guys in the Mountain West last year. He's seeing more attention this year. And when you guys have you and Curtis on, do you notice that they can't double team you, or is it, how does that work? Or maybe they get to you and they can't get to the other two?
Yeah, I feel like just based off the protection, I feel like they do try to double team us sometimes, but yeah. There's not much we can do. Rush off the edge.
I guess you can't double team everybody. You're getting to though, right?
No, you can't. So somebody has to be open.
Last week you guys obviously had the revenge factor against Wyoming. This week you can think about 2 years ago going down there. Does it help you guys when you have some game or some moment or a quote somebody said or something that can kind of fire you guys up? Does it help to have kind of extra motivation like you guys do this week?
I feel like this team this year has our own motivation. We're trying to get to the Mountain West Championship. So I find like if somebody else says something about us, I feel like this team doesn't really feed off that. Yeah.
Has there been much talk about the game 2 years ago and going down there and the turnovers on offense and them storming the field and stuff?
Not too much. Most of the team know that we went down there last year and lost, but I feel like this is a new team. That team was 2 years ago. We only have about 6 people on that team that's on this team right now. So I feel like we just have to go down there and play our game.
What do you notice about Utah State's quarterback? He's a young kid.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems like whoever they plug in there, they kind of have a similar skill set.
Yeah, they do. They both can run. They both can pass. They have the new offense where it's spread out, so you have to be ready for the fast tempo.